This kind of trail here, you actually need better rear tire on this bike. But I was supposed to take my 2 new tires for this bike too. I was gonna put them on the roof of the Jeep, fasten them up there, out of the way, don't, you know. But if the tires, well, there's actually a bike shop certainly in Ketchum. I'm sure I could pick up another tire here. Good tire too, by the way. Kenda Sport. Actually, there's one click down from that one that's just as good. A little bit cheaper. But up here, I'm sure everything is pretty expensive, no matter what. Are you guys having fun yet? Are you sure you're having fun? We're going to lower the seat about half an inch, 3/4 of an inch. Give us a little bit more stability. Boy, these crispy hiking boots are doing their ticket. We're gonna take it easy. My front brake is making noise. Let me just feel my rotor. It could be just dirt. Okay. My back rotor is extremely hot, which is normal, using it a lot right here. So let's take a look at what we got here. We'll let it cool down a little bit. I don't like the fact that it's heated up like that and making noise. Those brake pads may need to be replaced. I mean, the brake pad, the brake is very hot. I'm going to start using the front brake a little bit more and the back brake less, if at all. But certainly you have to use it. I think I better turn around and take a closer look at those back brake pads. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate. I don't see any scarring, but that's when it starts to make noise, that's your first indicator that it may be needing replacement. So we'll turn around right here. I don't want to have any issues with the brakes. What I'll do is I'll take them off, take a look at the brake pads, and back at camp. And when I bought the last bike, I did get a set of pads for this bike, but they didn't have any, so they took them off my order sheet. But it's not a big deal. You can take the pads into REI. They'll have the pads that you need. And then when you do buy them, buy 2 sets. There could be an issue there. There could be an issue. So we're gonna focus on using our front brake and only the back brake if we absolutely have to. Does that make sense, guys? I know it's a bitch having to turn around. This is a very technical trail, so it requires a lot of braking. That back rotor was extremely hot. See, I have a habit of wanting to hit my rear brake. I gotta be very careful. This bike has got about, I don't know, I'd say 1,300 miles on it or so. So that could be brake pad life right about there, especially your back brake pads. I wasn't experiencing any issues until I just started hearing them make noise. Looks like some people like to hit some high clips here. Gotta be wary. Be wary of somebody coming the other way. No back brake so far. That's front. This is a much better frame size for me to control the bike. Be careful now. Somebody could be coming at high speed here. And I'm gonna have to go to the low side to get out of the way, and I don't want to do that. I mean, that's me braking right, you know what I'm saying? Just be wary, be looking. It's more likely that person isn't. Let me make sure my... Oh, I used my bike. I used my back brake there. Didn't get any noise. You don't want to scar the, scar the rotor. You know what I'm saying? I think it's far from that, but certainly new pads are probably right around the corner. This is why you have 2 bikes, gentlemen, 2 mount bikes. You can always flip to the other one. Just your front brake, please. Front brake only. Give the back a brake. You know, it could have also been making noise simply because it was hot. That rear brake rotor was scorching hot. So that will also could conceivably make it make noise. You know, when the brake pad rubs against a hot pad, a hot brake rotor. More likely it's fine, but let's not push our luck. We can come back. That's just the front brake, and we're just feathering it. We do have some squelching there. I can live with it. You know, without using the brake, what I'll do is I'll go back there. I'm gonna feel that. I haven't used the brake. I haven't used the brake for a while, so let's just see what the brake pad feels like. Yeah, see, the brake pad cooled down all the way now. So I can probably use it and there won't be any noise, more than likely. So we may go up this other, okay, just the front brake. Okay, let's use the back one. Okay, not excessive noise. That's why it was making the noise. It was overheated. It's good to rotate use of the brakes. I mean, if you have to use them, you use them, both of them. Like right here. Try not to use them. If you don't have to use them, don't use them. You gotta start carrying extra brake pads, especially when your bikes get older like this. I don't hear any noise on the back brake anymore. It was because it was overheated. I would dare to say it was red hot. The pad. Okay, let's let the back one go for a while. Are you guys eating this shit up or what? Tomorrow's another day. We can always come back. You would ride these things like a volcano every day. Different trails, not the same one. It's nice to see guys, you know, make trails like this. Somebody, you know, somebody makes these suckers, you know what I'm saying? These don't just fall out of thin air. We'll start doing a little braking early. We got a switchback coming up right here. Tight switchback. Yeah, you don't want to spend a lot of time touching the brake pads either with your fingers. Brake rotors, you got oils on your fingers. It can contaminate the rotor. So it's not like something that you keep doing. So I won't touch them again. But that was the reason that the brake rotor was making that noise, was from the being overheated. Okay, we're going to use a little bit of back brake right here too. Get a reasonable speed. This is day 3 of 9-ish. Let me see if one thing we want to do too is at some point we did have service. Probably up on one of those at some point we had service, so I want to extend the snooze period for my cars. It gets done on Saturday. I want to get it, prolong it to like Sunday or Monday. Keep in mind, they can't, even if they book the car, they can't pick it up for 48 hours, 2 days. But right now they can't even book it. They can't book it till Saturday. I'm just trying to cover my ass. It's easier to snooze them longer, and then you can always take them off snooze and adjust on the way back. It's just, you want to do it. Chipmunk, you want to do it where you have service. I did have service, but I didn't hear it bang, you know, go off, tell me that I got a message. Would have been nice to stop there and check in with the folks back home. It's always nice too. It's a nice trail ferry work right there. This is day 3, gentlemen. We don't want to risk injury. We got a lot of riding to do. Does that make sense, guys? This is a pretty technical trail here. It's not real bad it's smooth and like this in most places, but you do have some roots, you do have some close trees, and you do have some rock gardens. Nothing serious. As trails would have it, this is a pretty nice trail. We're gonna go up this other trail for a distance. I don't know what they call it. There's a name for it.